What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode for my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes weekly update. We're doing this, at least this video, a day earlier because I usually do this video on Friday or Thursday mornings going into Friday, or Thursday nights going into Friday morning. So we're doing this one technically Thursday morning, only because there's a certain thing I want to show you guys that I can actually sim now because I ended up being able to do it with what I have for ships, and I'll show you guys because I haven't changed my ships much, but I do have some other updates, so I'm just doing the video pretty much a day before, but it'll still go out at the same time. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I do have at least to me, I don't know to you guys, but to me, a better looking and new face cam. We are using an Elgato MK2 face cam now. I had to play around with a lot of settings for it, by the way. So not only do I have my key light that I've had up here like forever since I've started doing the YouTube videos on this channel. I think when I first started, I didn't have my light up over there. It was just the light that was coming through the window back here would kind of just bounce off the wall and come back. But it's not bright enough because it's morning time, so the sun's not in the exact spot that it needs to be. So I was always dark, like darker than I am now. Right now, everything's more how it looks in real life. Uh, but I did grab my second key light, which used to be way back over there. You guys definitely can't see it, but it used to be back way back over there on top of my dresser because I thought I only needed one at the time. But I need the second one because of the face cam needs that extra light to look better. Now, if I would have had it when I had my C920, which is up here, it's barely off screen, but it's up here on top of my other monitor. I don't have it plugged in, so it's not gonna work. But it it probably would have got blown out of proportion with the extra light. For at least to me, that's usually what happens with the C920. You put light behind it, it like makes everything out of proportion, even when you try to fix things. So now I got both my key lights running for this, and to me, the camera looks so much better, so much better. The last two videos I was using this camera, and I didn't have that key light behind it. It was good, but it was blurry. But enough of the camera. Let's get into the little updates for Galaxy of Heroes. So we're gonna go into collection first this time. So we got my trifecta Zetas that I wanted to get now. So we now have Darth Vader's Merciless Massacre Zeta. We have General Veers' Aggressive Tactician, I think it was called. Yeah, aggressive tactician Zeta, and then we have Admiral Piett's Emperor's Trap Zeta. So to me, that's called the trifecta Zeta. First Zetas that you want to get. So now I can start working on the stuff that I'm going to be working on. Which, if we go to my squads, go to my Zeta roadmap, I'm not necessarily going to put theirs on next, but these two are technically the ones that I need to work on next. So I need to get the Zeta for Brute and the Zeta for Cornered Beast, because both of those are going to be the Omicrons for Savage and Wampa, and I almost have enough Omicron mats to get one of them, but I still need a bunch of other materials like Zetas and whatnot to get into the to get them, because I'm only at like 2 or 3 Zetas right now. We'll find out for sure right now because I'm gonna upgrade this as far as I can take it. But normally when you're at level, so this would be the Zeta, so I need to be level 82 for the Zeta, and then obviously level 85 for the Omicron, which is the Grand Arena Omicron. And for Wampas, I think it's going to be the same thing. For Cornered Beast at level 8, you need to be level 84. But his is also a Grand Arena, and you can basically solo some teams with both of them when they have their Omicrons, which is why I want to do their Omicrons, and then we'll come back up and do Master Qui-Gon's, Bosks, and then these guys. Although Luke's, we're going to end up getting Luke's, all 3 of Luke's eventually, but we are going to start with his Rebel maneuvers. And then when we go to the Omicron map, it's Wampa, Savage, Treya. Those are the first three Omicrons that I want to get. Talon and Starkiller, these are like the necessity Omicrons. It's like GAC, 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 GAC. Those are like necessity, or yeah, those are necessities because Talon, Treya, Savage on the same team with Nihilus and Scion, or even another Sith like Vader or whatever. Oh, so good. And then we got pretty much other random Omicrons. We got Poggles, Maras, Kellerins, and Master Qui-Gons, which are all Territory War ones. Padawan Obi-Wan's was a what was his? I think his is a conquest one. So that I thought that would be fun to use his because conquest. And then we got some more Territory War and GAC. So we got Kirzantin, GAC, Skiffguard, Territory War to Imbo, Territory War, and Maze Territory War. This is basically all my year one Omicrons that I want to do. And same thing with Zetas, although all of Luke's is technically going to be in year one. But yeah, and then also a big update. We're almost done with the Jedi squad, so we can once I get them all the way up to 7-star, then we're gonna go for a Grandmaster Yoda unlock. Even though we're not gonna be using Grandmaster Yoda for a very long time. Veers is almost 7-stars. We finally got Piett to 5. Range Trooper is taking his sweet ass time to give me the shards that I want for. All of our CLS Rex are basically done except for R2. I just need Veers to 7-stars, and we are good to go. And then we can start going for CLS. Just take all of them up to like level 80, 82, 83. Don't need to take them all the way up to level 85, at least for the unlock. Gear 8, 9, 10. I believe Leia, you're going to want at least gear 9. And Stormtrooper Han, I think you're going to want at least gear 9 as well. And then R2, I believe you want gear 10 because of his tankiness. And then Luke, you can do it at like gear 8. And then Old Ben doesn't need to be that high, but if you get him to about gear 8, 9, you should be able to get past the Darth Vader tier easily. But the main 4, Luke, Leia, Han, and R2, need to be at the very least gear 9. And good mods. You need to have good mods. I can't stress that enough. You need to have good mods and then at least for the unlock for Commander Luke, it's crit damage, crit chance, crit damage, crit chance, health and defense, speed and health. And then we're also going to end up working on more on my bounty hunters. My Grief Karga is technically 7-stars now, which we'll do for you guys right now. I don't know why, but I got way more shards for Grief Karga than I ever did for IG-11. Although I would have preferred to get more shards for IG-11 than Grief Karga. But IG-11 is literally sitting right here with hardly anything. But we're still going to farm that node till we 7-star IG-11. Because we're going to need IG-11 to unlock Beskar Armor Mando, or the Mandalorian Beskar Armor, or BAM. I'll probably refer to him as BAM or Beskar Mando. And we're almost done with Cad Bane, honestly. I think I do need to actually no, I need to do some things still, because there's still a lot of things that I need to, because I didn't finish all my dailies when the day started today. I did it on purpose just so I can make this video, honestly. But other than the Zeta for Veers and just getting Karga up to 7-stars, there hasn't been much in the way of updates for anything. Like I took Let's go to actual kickers. So I took Vader up to gear 9, Tarkin up to gear 10, Boba up to 9, and TIE Fighter Pilot up to 9. And then for fleets, we did this exact fleet right here. We also took Kylo Ren unmasked up to gear 9, but we did that a couple videos ago. And then these are all where they were at for when I did the Zeta challenge. So that is basically what this video is about. Because if we go to ships, fleet challenges, we can now sim the tier 3 event, which gives us these, which is Zetas. And they are very, very needed. We're at 3 currently. We're probably going to get to like 4 right now. So yeah, that puts us up to 4. But that is the main reason why I was working on those ships. Normally, you would do the 3 Geo ships plus Vulture Droid and TIE Silencer and another random ship for all that. But I decided to go the long route because I'm working on those specific ships anyways to go for Executor, which is why I did it that way. And then I'm still working on the Geo ships just passively because they're not like the main thing that I'm trying to go for right now, but I'm still working on them. And then we still need to do, I'm just going to let this thing go on auto because I know I'm going to lose because their Hera is gear 12. That's honestly the weirdest Phoenix team I've ever seen too, with Ezra and Zeb in it instead of Chopper and Sabine, which would have been the better 2 options over Ezra and Zeb. And then we gotta re-get all of our Galactic War currency back up because we wasted it all because they, like every single refresh, they've had everything we needed. Last thing I bought was the Imperial TIE Bomber. We are, however, going to grab that Cad Bane and just leave it for now. Otherwise, I'd be picking up Probably Pop Blue. Actually, if I do pick up Pop Blue, what does that do for over here? Because he's also over here. All the way down. Does it put a lock on him? Where's Pop Blue? It still doesn't put a lock on Pop Blue. What? So I only need 5 more. Whew. I only need 5 more shards of Pop Blue. And I think he's also up here available for the other currency. The no, that's Logray. Never mind, forget what I said. Logray's already done. Sorry about that. Early morning sneezes. And that is, I believe, all dailies done for this account. Oh, I still got one more. We got challenges. These ones are easy because I can just, boom, get my gear pieces and move on. Ooh, very close. What else can I do here? So it's win 5 marquee battles. 1, 2. How many of these things are there? So all of the other marquees are gone. Son of a bitch. So it's got this one, which we can only do one of them because I can't beat that one because I don't want to. I really don't want to waste like too much stuff on it. And we got this one too, which I've already done, so that would be 3 technically. I do need to do Smuggler's Run, which I don't have the required characters for, and I do need to do Credit Heist, but I don't think I can do the. I don't think I can do this one yet. So I don't even think I can do level 71 yet. I kind of want to do it with the team that I know I should do it with right here, because this is the main team I'll have anyways. I doubt I'll win, even on auto. Let's see if Boba Fett can carry it. If I win, it'll probably be like someone's gonna die, yeah. Someone's definitely gonna die. Yeah. We gotta level them up a little bit more, so we're gonna be stuck doing that one for now. And then I can't do this or this one, Smuggler's Run, which would be very good for us right now. I need to start doing this soon, or these things soon. But I actually do have Captain Ethano unlocked right here. I just need to probably get him up to purple gear level, but I don't want to sit here and farm for some of this gear. Actually, this one I can probably. Oh, it doesn't want to do it? There we go. I was about to say normally it does it, at least on the first try. And then this one, I'm requesting the shit out of that one. I'll donate one. I can probably do it on the next gear up, honestly. Get some mods on him real quick and then do his 2nd tier event. And then another thing I am technically working on, go down here, is I'm going to be working on these on the side. I need to get at least Tarkin up to gear 12 because then I can solo for 300k. And then this squad, so I started working on Qui-Gon in the Cantina shop now. These two are in the same excuse me, are in the same area for his shop, and then he pops up in the fleet store from time to time, actually more often than not. So pretty much all four of these are shop farms. So try to get her up to 5 stars. She's already at 5 star. Get him up to 5 star. Get him up to 5 star, and then all up to at least gear 7, 8, and then I'll try and see if I can put up some more points with them. That way, I'm not putting up a fat 0 and still getting rewards. But yeah, that's honestly because I can't go and upgrade or put star levels on Old Ben, Farm Boy Luke, Leia, or Stormtrooper Han. Where Stormtrooper Han's done. Never mind. But I can't do it for Farm Boy Luke, Leia, or Old Ben just yet because I don't have all the credits in the world to do it. So we're currently, and I did go and favorite Apo over here because I'm going to be using him on a Tarkin squad. But that's just something that I added on just recently, but I haven't been farming his nodes, so because as you guys can see, go on farm. This is what I'm currently farming, these 2 and these 5. Normally it should just be 5 to 6 regular energies, but I need Piett at 7 stars as quickly as possible and range troopers, so these 3 are like the necessity ones, and then these ones are just to finish off what I'm working on basically. But I digress, and I'm going to end this update video right here. And as always, thanks for watching. Catch y'all in the next one.